online and input for both. Yeah. Cool. Perfect. Yep.
know what to believe in general. And I'd like to thank the class of 2026.
Hello, my name's Yurice Hutton, and I'm thankful for my mom because she's such an inspiration and she has done all the work for me to be able to get to where I am today. And my stepdad, Manny, for being there for me when I need him. And I love you guys.
Hello, I'm Jaylene. I want to thank my family, friends, and MCA staff for supporting and encouraging me to do my best.
Hello, my name is Gavin Larson. I want to thank my family and my friends, especially my mom and my dad. You guys made a huge impact, and I credit all my success to you guys. I want to thank the Thunderhawks. I want to thank the MCA staff here. I love every single person who's been a part of my journey. So thank you guys for all the support.
My name is Ariana, and I would like to thank my parents, my sister, and my Nana for funding my senior year, and my friends as well. Thank you.
My name is Samara Garcia. I would like to thank everyone, especially my mom, my sister, my two brothers, and Carlos and Adrian.
Hi, my name is Jewel. I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, and also my cousins and Jacob. And I'd like to give my mom a special shout out for always being there for me and just supporting me every day, and same with my grandma.
My name is William Giswinder. I'd like to thank my auntie, my uncle, and my older brother, Devarius. Thank you for the support and always making sure I get through the school year.
Hi, my name is Misael Guerrero, and I want to thank my mom and my parents. I want to thank you for being supportive and always being there for me.
My name is Israel Boyette, and I want to shout out my mom and dad for raising me into the person I am and taking care of me, and also my sisters for teaching me what's right and wrong and showing me like the person I want to grow up to be.
Hello, my name is Anthony Alvarez, here a student at Murrieta Canyon Academy. I would love to thank my parents for never doubting me and for always believing in me that I would get my graduation diploma. And another person I'd love to thank is Murrieta Canyon Academy staff for always helping me persevere every single day here at the campus. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Mallory, and I just wanted to say thank you to all my family, my friends, and the staff here at Marietta Canyon Academy for believing in me and keeping me grounded and pushing me to graduation.
Hi, my name is Angeline, and I wanted to thank my family and my stepmom and my mom for supporting me throughout my whole journey throughout high school. And special thanks to my boyfriend as well for supporting me through many hardships throughout this journey.
Hi, my name is Julian, and I'd like to thank my mom for helping me get through school.
My name is Hassan Burnett. I want to thank my parents and my teachers for pushing me through my years for high school.
My name is Isaac Moreno, and I'd like to thank my mom and my grandma for pushing me through all my high school years. I'd also like to thank the school staff and all the teachers, and happy class of 2026.
Hi, my name is Christian. Again, I would like to thank my parents and my teachers for always being there for me and helping me to succeed and graduate.
My name's Sonny Wyatt, and I want to thank my friends and family because they strive for me to be a better person.
Hello, I'm Joseph, and I want to thank my family for being there and supporting me. I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Diego Juarez. I want to thank my family and my friends for helping me throughout high school, especially my grandmother for taking me to school these 12 years.
Hello, my name is Chad, and I'd like to thank my family for being patient and still supporting me for the past couple of years.
Hello, my name is Jay. I want to thank my mom and my family and my friends for getting me through the years through high school.
My name is Dominic, and I would like to thank my parents, friends, and family for all the support that they've given me throughout my high school experience and just the amount of fun we've had so far.
Hi, I'm Lamani, and I just want to thank my family and my friends for pushing me to the end and helping me get here.
Hello, my name is Xavier Garcia, and I would like to thank my friends and families for always helping me and pushing me through to complete the school year.
Hi, I'm Adrian, and I just want to shout out my mom, my dad, my grandmas, and everybody who supported me throughout my life, and Jesus Christ.
What's up, y'all? It's Max. I just want to shout out my loving family. Thank y'all for being here always. And shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for saving my life.
Hi, my name is Calista Taylor, and I would like to shout out all of my family and friends that help me every day, and a very special shout out to my dog. She is the GOAT, and I love her so much.
My name is Ryan, and I'd like to thank Miss Arizola for being a great counselor.
Hi, my name is Ella Walther, and I'd like to thank my family and especially my mom for helping me throughout high school.
Hi, my name's Alex Sanchez. I just want to thank all my friends and family.
Hello, my name is Noah Roldan, and I'd like to thank Mrs. Demetrian for making sure I graduate.
Hello, my name is Benjamin, and I would like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for assisting me.
My name is Matthew Torres, and I would like to thank everyone for their support.
My name is Amora Vajes, and I want to thank my family for supporting me through everything and pushing me to be the best I could be.
My name is Mia Espinoza, and I would like to thank my family and friends for supporting me throughout high school.
Anthony, and I'd like to thank all my friends and family for the support.
Hi, my name is Celeste Hernandez, and I want to thank all my friends and families for all the support throughout the years.
Hi, my name is Caroline Lawrence, and I would like to thank my family and friends, especially my mom, for all of their support.
Hi, my name is Isaac Moreno, and I'd like to thank my mom and my grandma for all the help and support they give me.
Hi, my name is Christian, and I just wanted to thank my dad for giving me all the support I needed and even allowing me to drive his car to school.
Hi, my name is Christian. I want to thank my teachers for helping me reach the finish line.
Hi, my name is James, and I'd like to thank my parents, my counselors, and my teachers for the support they've given me throughout the year, and I can't wait to see where the future takes me.
Hi, my name is Charlie, and I'd like to thank my parents for helping me through the years.
Hi, my name is Lena Alvarez, and I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for all the love and support throughout these years.
My name is Anaya Robinson, and I would like to thank all my friends and family for loving and supporting me, as well as my teachers and my counselors.
I'm Paula, and I'd like to thank my friends and family for always supporting me. I'd also like to thank staff members, especially Mr. Shipley, for putting up with me and supporting me throughout my high school years. And Mr. Cole and Mr. Flores for always listening to me and to everything I have to say, which I do have a lot to say most of the times.
Hi, my name is Jacob Wingfield. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and the whole Wingfield family for being there and supporting me throughout my whole high school journey, not giving up on me and all that. So I appreciate you guys and love you guys.
Adriana Varela, and I would like to shout out all my friends and family for always supporting me and getting me through this whole entire year. And I thank you so much. And then I want to give a special thank you to my Willow for always just being there for me. Even though you're not here with us, I miss you every day, and thank you for always just being there and watching over me and blessing me every day. I love you so much, and I miss you.
Hello, my name is Michael Huda, and I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister Taylor, and my girlfriend Kalika for always pushing me and making sure I come to school and get everything done so I'm good to graduate.
Congratulations, class of 2026, you made it. You made it through a tough experience in all of your secondary schools, and look where you are now. You're right here getting ready to graduate in just a few moments. Let's pause and go back just a minute. When you were born, that's when cell phones, the new smartphones, were first introduced. Streaming and all the digital devices that came along has been part of your entire life. And that's a good thing. It came along at the right time, and you're part of that generation because we experienced the COVID pandemic. That's right, think back in your 6th grade year, you went out in spring of your 6th grade year and had to learn how to do online learning from home. And then your 7th grade year, the whole 7th grade was done online. Coming back to school in 8th grade, we had to wear masks at school, and it was awkward and uncomfortable, and no one was happy. We all agree it was tough. But look at you now. You made it to high school, all 4 years of high school, and here you are ready to cross the stage. Your family, thank you so much. Thanks for being here to supporting your children and the great things that they've done. Without you, we wouldn't be here together. Now let's think about that for a minute. Those family relationships are probably the most enduring and important relationships you've had. And you'll still have friendships with your classmates and peers, but never forget your family is very essential, and keep building those relationships. Congratulations. Now let's get on with the ceremony.
Good evening, graduates, parents, family members, and friends, and members of our community. Welcome to the campus of Murrieta Mesa High School as we celebrate Murrieta Canyon Academies, Murrieta Options Academy, Murrieta Canyon's Independent Study, and Murrieta Valley Adult Schools, class of 2026. Please stand, if you're able, for the singing of the national anthem by Mackenzie Marnes, senior from Vista Murrieta High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mackenzie. Please be seated. Class of 2026, family and friends, thank you for joining us on this very special occasion. Some of you have traveled a great distance to be with us. Some of you are watching remotely from home or around our nation. We appreciate you taking the time to celebrate this group of graduates. As we begin our ceremony this evening, I would like to recognize and thank the members of the Murrieta Valley Unified School District Board of Education on stage with us this evening. Please welcome Board President Nick Pardue, Board Clerk Christine Schmidt, Trustee Nancy Young, and Trustee Eleanor Briggs. Additionally, we are excited to be joined by our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ward Andrus. I would like to recognize all the district personnel who are with us tonight, in addition to our Deputy Superintendent, Darren Daniel, Assistant Superintendent Faith Munchnick-Jacks, Assistant Superintendent Richard Rideout. We're also joined by a multitude of district personnel who directly support our school and our students. We thank all of you for your guidance and support throughout the year. Thank you guys very much. I would like to thank our educational partners here at Murrieta Mesa High School and our district's ground crew, maintenance personnel, and custodial staff for helping to set up this beautiful graduation venue. We would like to thank Mike Ruiz, Jeremy Vermillion, and Chris Campbell, who worked on the technical side of the ceremony to make it special for our students. Because of their hard work and expertise, we are live streaming the event and providing a state-of-the-art production for your students. Additionally, I would like to thank members of the Rotary Club seated over here to my left. We are very appreciative of their continued and ongoing support. Rotary provides financial assistance for our school in the form of classroom grants for teachers. They gave 2 student career scholarships, and they also have provided a senior gift for all of our graduates. So we thank you very much for your continued partnership. On stage with us this evening, I'd like to recognize our assistant principal, Ms. Morgan Quick. Her amazing planning and attention to detail make this event special for everyone. Ms. Quick's student-centered approach, attention to detail, and empathetic demeanor make her the ideal fit for our alternative ed campus. Thank you for all you do to make our campus great. I would like to introduce the amazing and dedicated counseling and mental health team. Off to my left, you wear so many hats and work tirelessly to get our students through their day to the finish line of graduation, and more importantly, to be life ready. Counseling and mental health team members, please stand for a minute so we can recognize and acknowledge your greatness. On stage, we have Miss Gabrielle Arazola, Miss Jody Spoon-Sadlin, and Miss Sherry Dew. I would like to highlight the patient, supportive, and encouraging teachers who are in our audience and joining us today. In addition to that daily academic instruction, our teachers are the student advocates, life coaches, encouragers, and safe haven providers. Our teachers are flexible, caring, and very accommodating. Teachers, please stand so we can publicly thank you for your dedication, guidance, and support. While our teachers are standing, I would like to acknowledge one teacher in particular, Mr. Anthony Albert, who's in the back row over there. Mr. Albert has been selected by our district as the High School Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Mr. Albert. You may be seated. Thank you, staff. Additionally, I would like to thank the amazing classified staff for prioritizing students in everything you do. Our staff treats students like they are their own. Our campus security, office personnel, custodian, nutrition workers, and campus aides selflessly take a multitude of roles to support students on their journey to graduation. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of our students. To the families and friends celebrating with us today and those watching remotely, thank you for all your years of hard work, tough love, devotion, and support. Your support has helped lead to this recognition tonight. As we know, no one accomplishes this feat alone, and graduating high school or adult school certainly is no exception. Your love, care, and encouragement have in some way, large or small, guided our graduates to this moment to celebrate this great milestone. As the saying goes, it takes a village. Thank you for partnering with us to help your students reach their goals. A significant event like graduation is definitely a we moment that we should all cherish. Lastly, to the graduates sitting before me, 0 days to graduation. We did a countdown from day one, and every time we met, I gave them the countdown of how many days. As you can imagine, it didn't really sink in until we said about 30 days, and then they went, uh-oh, I better buckle down. So you made it. Thank you for sharing your stories and your personalities with us. Thank you for entertaining us. Most importantly, thank you for figuring it out and doing what you needed to do to join us at graduation. We are excited to see you soar to success the Phoenix way. Please welcome Lamani Griffin to the podium to share the story of the Phoenix.
Hi. The story of the Phoenix is one of resilience, transformation, and rebirth. Whether by its own power or the sun's flame, fire engulfs the nest in a brilliant blaze. What appears to any witness as a final and beautiful destruction, as a destruction is not what it seems. Within the ashes, something stirs. A faint tremor breaks the silence, and from what remains, a new phoenix emerges, renewed, whole, and carrying the echo of its former self. Rising with strength and brilliance, it takes flight once more. Thus, the phoenix is reborn. Through ages uncounted, its cycle endures, life, fire, and the renewal. The phoenix has come to symbolize not immortality, but the power to begin again. The strength to rise from loss and grow through adversity. Its story reminds us that beginnings are not final, but transformations in disguise. Our past does not define us, rather it is how we rise from challenges that shape who we become. In the words of Janet Fitch, the phoenix must burn and emerge. Tonight, as graduates, we embody the Phoenix. We have faced obstacles, overcame adversity, and moved forward with determination and resilience. Like the Phoenix, we rose from our experience stronger, wiser, and ready for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Lamani, for sharing the story with us. Please welcome MCA Student of the Year, Audrina Varela, to the podium. Audrina is sharing a personal poem that she wrote, How to Soar.
Thank you. Our high school may be over, but our story is just beginning. We did not arrive here the same way. Some of us took the long road, the messy road filled with detours, mistakes, and second chances. Some of us carried heavy stories, unfinished chapters, and moments when giving up felt easier than trying again. But this place became more than a school. It became a home. A place where we were seen beyond our past, where people still saw potential in us, when we could not see it in ourselves. We learned how to soar. We became self-aware, learning from our choices instead of running from them. We became optimistic, finding hope in futures we once struggled to imagine. We became accountable, understanding that growth begins when we own both our failures and our strengths. And most importantly, we became resilient because every setback and every restart taught us how to rise again. Because this school gave us more than credits. It gave us space to grow, to heal, and to become people we could finally be proud of. Today is more than a graduation. It is proof that when someone believes in you long enough, you begin to believe in yourself too. And no matter where life takes us next, a part of us will always belong here, in the place that became our home, the place that gave us another chance, the place that taught us how to soar. Thank you.
Very well done, Audrina. Thank you for those inspiring and thoughtful words. Your creativity is amazing. It is now my pleasure to introduce our district superintendent, Dr. Ward Andrus.
Thank you, Mr. Bean. It was great to hear those words. I just want to pause and echo a couple of things I heard from her story. Your stories are not finished yet. And those challenges that you experienced along the way, those of you wearing purple, right, you're able to accomplish them a little earlier and get to this stage today. For our students in the back wearing green, life has been tough, but look where you are today. The challenges and our successes are not always about the things we accomplish in the first attempt, but it's how we respond when we aren't successful right away. That's really what sets it apart. Where does success come? It comes in how we respond to opposition. So those of you here tonight who are graduating, it doesn't matter the color of the robe that you're in, congratulations. You have responded to those challenges. And those obstacles have become not a barrier, but a stepping stone. Something to learn from, to gain from, to grow from. And now you get to go from here on to bigger and greater things. Cherish the memories and experiences that you had, those struggles, the people who believed in you. And even though you may not be at Murrieta Canyon Academy any longer, any one of those options are within our system, guess what? These people still believe in you, and they will still be here for you. So congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Andrus. We always appreciate you taking the time to celebrate with us. Class of 2026, tonight we gather to celebrate not just a milestone, but a journey filled with challenges, growth, and triumph. Tonight is not just a graduation ceremony. Tonight is proof. Proof that setbacks do not define people. Proof that growth is always possible. Proof that different paths can still lead to extraordinary destinations. Many of you sitting here tonight understand what it feels like to fall behind, to struggle, to doubt yourself, or to feel like a traditional educational path was not built for you. That is what brought you to alternative education. Along the way, you face some personal hardships, maybe a medical setback, maybe a mental health challenge, family loss, or academic obstacles. Yet here you sit. This is what makes this moment so powerful. Within our alternative ed programs, we know that success does not always happen in a perfectly straight line. Sometimes success looks like showing up when life gets hard. Sometimes it looks like asking for help. Sometimes it looks like getting back up after people have counted you out. That is why our goal has always been greater than just earning credits or receiving a diploma. It is about becoming life ready. Being life ready means learning how to navigate challenges, adapt to change, and continue moving forward even when life may feel uncertain. It means developing the qualities that will carry you long after this evening. Life ready is proof that our graduates can live out the tenets of our school motto, SOAR, by being self-aware, optimistic, accountable, and resilient. Graduates, you have learned to be self-aware by understanding your story, your strengths, and the areas where you still want to grow. You have learned optimism by believing your future can be greater than your past. You have learned accountability by showing up, making changes, and taking ownership of all your choices. Most importantly, you have learned resilience. That is the ability to keep going when things get difficult. Thus, as the saying goes, you can do hard things. Every one of you has a story, and your story matters. Never let anyone make you feel less because your path looked different. Different does not mean broken. Different does not mean failure. In fact, different means resilient, the ability to adapt, endure, and move forward. And that will take you further than perfection ever will. For a graduate, today's world may feel loud and uncertain. Social media pressures people to have everything figured out and invites you into constant comparison. However, real success is not about appearances. It is about building a life you're proud of when no one else is watching. As Steve Jobs once said, our time is limited, so don't waste it trying to live someone else's life. Some of you know your next step, others are still trying to discover it. Both are okay. Life is not a race. There is no single timeline for success. Some people discover their purpose early, others discover it through failure, hardship, and unexpected opportunities. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Graduates, be willing to take risk. Be willing to fail. Be willing to start over if necessary. Those who achieve meaningful things are not those who avoided a struggle. They are the ones who refuse to quit. As basketball legend Kobe Bryant said, everything negative, pressure, defeat, challenges, they're all just opportunities to rise. That is the mindset of a phoenix. That is the MCA or Adult Ed way. As graduates, you now have a choice. You can allow your past to become an excuse. You can allow it to become your motivation, or you can allow it to become your motivation. You can wait for an opportunity, or better, why not go create one? You can sit back and let life happen, or you can take ownership of your future. My advice is simple. Be accountable. Show up. Work hard. Protect your character and your reputation. Treat people with kindness and respect. Learn how to manage your money. Learn how to take criticism. Learn how to keep your word. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Do not fear failure, but be terrified of regret. Do not be afraid to become someone new. Growth requires courage. These are the foundations of personal and professional success. The truth is, no diploma will guarantee success, but earning the diploma tonight proves something very important. You are capable of overcoming an adversity and finishing what you started, and that matters in the world. Graduation is not the end, it is simply the beginning of the next chapter. It is about embracing the spirit of exploration, pushing boundaries, daring to venture into uncharted territories. In the profound words of Martin Luther King Jr., you don't have to see the entire staircase, just take the first step. It's about moving out of your comfort zone, trying new things, taking risks in pursuit of your passions, and following some dreams. I will conclude tonight, as I do every graduation speech, with a quote from the famous American politician William Jennings Bryan. He said, "Destiny is not a matter of chance, but a matter of choice. Destiny is not a thing to wait for, it is a thing to be achieved. Graduates, do not sit back and just let life happen. Go out and create your destiny. Class of 2026, you have already accomplished great things that once felt impossible. Do not underestimate what you can do next. On behalf of our staff and our entire school district, we are incredibly proud of all of you. Continue to rise, continue to grow, and continue to soar to success the Phoenix way. It is now my pleasure to invite our student speakers to the podium. Please welcome, I'm going to introduce all three of them and they're going to kind of go one after the other. Please welcome Gavin Larson, Ariana Felix, and Asher Christensen Branson.
All right, y'all. That sound good, Mom? That sound good? All right. Good evening, proud families and friends, esteemed faculty, and most importantly, the Murrieta Canyon Academy graduating class of 2026. We did it, baby. Let's go. Clap it up. Let's give it up for her, guys. Let's get up. Let's get up. We did it. We did it. My name is Gavin Larson, and I want to thank you all for being here today as we celebrate this incredible milestone together. Ever since the first day of senior year, almost every teacher had the number of days until graduation written up on their whiteboards. I remember seeing that number on the first day and thinking to myself, like, oh, I got so much time, I can do whatever I want, I can slack off, I can do whatever, I got all the time in the world. But as the year went on and that number on the whiteboard got smaller and smaller, I started to realize something. We always think that we have more time than we actually do have. We always think we have more time to try new things, more time to take chances, and more time to become the person that we want to be. That realization made me think back all the way to my freshman year before I was here at MCA, when it felt like the possibilities were endless ahead of me. There were so many things that I wanted to do, but most of them never even happened. Because I was too worried about what other people have thought of me or would thought of me. I let that fear make decisions for me. Even this year, I kept telling myself that there was always later, to try new things, to take chances, and to stop holding myself back from becoming the person I wanted to be. But as the days passed faster, again, I realized that later comes sooner, a lot sooner than we think. And if we keep waiting for that perfect moment, we might miss that whole chance altogether. I think as human beings, but especially as young high school students, it's easy to let other people's opinions on us dictate our actions. We worry about fitting in, standing out too much, or being judged for being ourselves. Sometimes it feels easier to stay quiet and play it safe instead of taking that chance. But I will say unto you, 20 years from now, we will not remember those moments that we did hold back. We will remember the moments that we took a chance, stepped outside of our comfort zone, and truly lived. So why not live for ourselves instead of the approval of others? Why not try something new? Why not make mistakes? And why not chase the things that we genuinely care about? At the end of the day, it is your life, and only you have to live with the decisions that you make. Stay true to yourself, and do not let anyone convince you that you are incapable of accomplishing something great. If someone does not like you for who you are, that says more about them than it does about you. So yeah, looking back at my high school experience, I have regrets, and I guarantee you all of you guys do as well, but that's okay. High school, statistically, is only 5% of your life. So what matters most is what we do moving forward with that other 95%. So this is why, from this point on, I plan to live my life the way I want to, with confidence and with regret, or with no regret, sorry. And I encourage all of you all to do the same. So, with that being said, to the graduating class of 2026, I'll leave you with this. I need you to hear me out. You may feel like digging your heels in, but the flow of time waits for no one. Set your heart ablaze. Take risks, and go beyond plus ultra, because that 95% starts now. School rep out.
Please bear with me, I'm very emotional. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ariana Felix, and I am honored to stand here as part of the class of 2026. If there is one thing this past year has taught me, it is sometimes the places we are unsure about end up changing us for the better. Coming to MCA was very nerve-wracking. Not only was it an unfamiliar environment for me, but also I came in with a lot of assumptions based on what I heard about the school back when it was Creekside High, the school for the bad kids. After spending this past year here, I can honestly say that has been the complete opposite. Before coming to MCA, I was attending an online high school and struggling mentally, socially, and academically. I felt like I was missing on everything that made high school exciting. I didn't have any friends, or at least the ones I deserved, but being here gave me the opportunity to connect with so many people that I would never expected to meet or build friendships with. Stepping out of the dark space I was in and pushing myself out of the comfort zone was one of the best things I could have done for myself. At the beginning of the year, I went from completing alone and unfortunately crying every day, from overwhelming anxiety to building friendships, getting confidence, and finding the courage to stand up and speak in front of classrooms and large groups of people just like I am doing tonight. If someone had told me last year that I would be putting myself out here socially, I would have probably thought they were insane. But the people I am graduating with today have helped me grow into a more confident, outgoing, and happier version of myself. And I would like to mention a few of those people. Miss Holzer, thank you for making every day better and for always making class interesting and enjoyable. Ms. Rich, thank you for always advocating for your students and believing that we will continue to grow and become better throughout life. To my friends, thank you for making fun memories both in and out of school, for always having my back and for helping me find happiness within myself again. And finally, to the class of 2026, thank you for making my senior year an enjoyable experience, and I'm incredibly thankful to have shared this journey with all of you. Thank you.
Gotcha. Good evening, MCA graduates, families, teachers, staff, and honored guests. I would like to begin by thanking everyone who has supported the graduates here today. Your encouragement, guidance, and belief in us helped make this moment possible. We are all gathered here today to celebrate our high school graduation. No matter who we are, where we come from, or the paths we took to get here, we are all gathered here to say one thing: we did it. We made it to the finish line. That said, it didn't come easy for many of us. We had to learn how to grow up. We had to show up every day, ready to put one foot right in front of the other, stepping towards our future. We had to take on the responsibility that comes with maturity and use it to shape our tomorrow. So when someone asked me if it was easy, I could say easily, it was not. Nothing worth it ever is. However, we still did it. We still chose to come to school ready for anything. No matter how difficult it was, we stayed self-aware, optimistic, accountable, and resilient. We chose to soar beyond our own expectations and step confidently into tomorrow. For some of us, that meant leaning on the peers beside us, the ones who reminded us, you can do this, you can make it. For me, I always struggled with my education. I didn't have passing grades during my first year of high school, and I didn't know how to succeed. That is when the MCA family of students and staff took me under their wings and welcomed me as one of their own. In all my years of education, I have never felt more love and acceptance than I did when I came to MCA. No matter the challenges we faced, we persevered and we made it through to the end. I am proud to stand beside each of you as we toss our caps into the air and step towards our future. I am proud of everyone who kept pushing forward, whether it was for themselves or because someone believed in them enough to help carry them through. Most importantly, I am proud to know that there is a phoenix in each of us. And now that we have found the strength to let it rise, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavin, Ariana, and Asher. Amazing speeches, very motivational and reflective. We are glad that we could be part of your journey to this moment. Class of 2026, we are proud of the work you put in to get to this celebration. It has been a journey to say the least. We appreciate your perseverance and grit to finish strong. Dr. Andrus and the Board of Education, I hereby certify that all seniors with us today, as well as our adult school graduates, have met requirements set forth in board policy to participate in this commencement ceremony. I present to you the Murrieta Canyon Academy, Murrieta Options Academy, Murrieta Canyon Independent Study, and Murrieta Valley Adult School class of 2026.
On behalf of the Board of Education of the Murrieta Valley Unified School District, I accept the members of this class of 2026 as having completed all the requirements set forth by the state of California and our district's board policies. You may be congratulated on your accomplishments. Mr. Bean.
Thank you, Dr. Andrus. Class of 2026, you have now been presented to the Board of Education and our superintendent, who has accepted the class. We will now conduct the presentation of diplomas. Graduates, please prepare for your diploma.
Mallory Pierce. Noah Roldan. Alexander Sanchez. Christian Sanchez. Anaya Robinson. Jonah Santa Maria. Joseph Simmons. Blake Steckel. Callista Taylor Horton. Matthew Torres. Ella Walther. Charlie Kelly Worth. Jacob Anthony Wingfield. Sonny Wyatt. Now for our graduating class from Murrieta Valley Adult School, Lila Al-Salahat. Veronica Bryant. Teresita Hernandez. Salvador Madrigal. Tara Lopez. Janice McLaughlin. Rachel Elise Nolte. Susie Puentes. Andrew Romo. Andres Salazar. Solea Willis.
Yep, we'll just stand. to the parents, our community, our Board of Education, and our entire district. We are very grateful for the work that our students have put in. Congratulations. I present to you the class of 2026. Congratulations, graduates. As we close our ceremony this evening, I would again like to thank everyone in attendance for sharing this very special event with us. To conclude our ceremony by leading the class in the turning of the tassel, I would like to invite Adrian Davis McWilliams and Max Mendoza to the podium. Adrian and Max, they're all yours.
Good evening, graduates. The mortarboard and tassel are an important part of the graduation regalia. When the tassel hangs on the right side, it signifies the status of preparation.
Congratulations, class of 2026. You made it. You made it.
Move from the right side to the left side.
Class of 2026, you may turn your tassel from the right side to the left side to signify your new status of graduate. All right, y'all, one last thing. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We did it! Let's go!
I'm not throwing my hat. I got told not to.
Congratulations. Good job. Proud of you guys. Good job. You did well.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
We're out.